Alright, time for some Mundo jungle. Mundo got hotfix buffed quite recently. And he's actually pretty damn strong now. He was already pretty strong. But yeah, after the Q buffs, he got like his objective control clear speed back and stuff like that. So it really helped him in that aspect. I will still say that this version's Mundo's early game is a lot weaker than the previous one. He still has less clear speed and he still has less like 1v1 damage potential because your E just gives you a lot less damage these days. So you do have to keep that in mind. You can't exactly build full tank is what I've noticed. Like you can't really go like Sunfire Cape, stuff like that. You actually have to go like Divine Sunderer for it to be quite effective. So the build I'll be going with is Divine Sunderer into Warmogs, into just whatever is good against the enemy team. So if the enemy team, if you need like extra armor, just get like Thornmail. You can get like random Winds Deadman's Blade. You can do a bunch of stuff. If you need magic resist, Spirit Visits, Stoneblade would work as well. I mean, yeah, it's just situational tank items after those two starting things. But those two starting things will allow you to like be quite damage heavy still. What is... That's interesting. I don't know about this invade, to be honest. We have to be respectful towards the set though. Just fine. Just have to make sure that I don't get hit by that bullshit. It's interesting to start this out with. Wait, that jungler isn't even here. We're just like kind of trolling, I suppose. I'm just gonna pop Ghost on this one if they really want to play this way. He flashed already, so he's just dead now. I'm gonna chase him down with Ghost as well. I also have approach velocity, so he's never gonna get away from me. Okay then. I'm not so sure what that was, but I'll take it. Yeah. Okay. Apart from all that, you also, if you're not going for a tank item as a like primary thing, you have to make sure that with Divine Sunderer you use your Sheen procs effectively throughout your jungle camps. It's going to be very important. I actually lost quite a significant amount of health off of that fight, so I'm actually just going to back here. Build the Phage here. Phage is like a double up type of thing on Mundo. If you can get it first, that's great. Because it gives you attack damage and health, and Mundo's damage scales with health. So the more max HP you get, the more damage you get, basically. Now, normally, on a full clear, you want to just start E. The reason you want to start E is because your bot lane will always leash until like a certain health threshold. And if you start Q, you're going to get to that threshold faster. Which is actually worse, because then your leash on the end is going to be slower. So it's kind of a little trick to just start E to have the fastest leash possible, really. And you can use that to your advantage that way. But yeah, if you're like not getting invaded like that, then just go EW for the clear. And then you can go Q on level 3 after you finish your Raptor camp. Oh boy. I'm going to have to run through mid here. I would get pincered otherwise, and I can't fight that. Gonna hold the wave just slightly outside here. I'm just gonna move towards the bot scuttle, because I think the set has to back, and I don't think there's gonna be a contest on this one. He can't see me because of my passive. Pick this up as well. Use my approach velocity to my advantage here. I couldn't get him. He flashed out. He's like 1 health, sadly. I mean, I have a phase lead at the moment. You wouldn't really be able to do that no matter what, because, I mean, I would still be able to be pretty strong in a fight. That's also where Conqueror comes into play. Like, Conqueror is really good for those situations. Just to have those early fights. I should be able to just go bot here. They both don't have summoners or don't have flashes, stuff like that. Throw the cleaver. Focus one of them down first. And then the other one right afterwards. There we go. Good. Actually, think I come back here, yeah. I think it should be fine. Alright. Got the Sheen now. Not a ruby crystal. I have boots in my runes, so I want to, like, you just want to rush your Sunderer as fast as possible, really. The reason Sunderer is so good on Mundo as well is because it gives you the extra, like, penetration on both. So magic and armor, and Mundo's damage is pretty split. So you see a bunch of physical damage, but this does magic damage, this does magic damage as well. So you're basically, like, needing both resistance penetrations for it to work out properly, which Sunderer provides you. It also provides you with more like single target damage output, stuff like that. So it's really the thing you want to make sure you get. It's just Sunderer for that specific reason. Because if you go tank Mundo now, if I were to go like Sunfire Cape, stuff like that, then I just do no damage at all. Like, I'd literally have a problem doing damage against the enemy team, and that's just not good either. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Okay. In this situation, I have priority mid and bolt, so I can easily look for a dragon. Just what I'm gonna do. So you can see the cleaver buff, like the damage they did to the cleavers, the increase does give you much faster objective control, which is really nice. Like, that's the thing Mundo was mainly lacking, is that objective control speed, like clear speed. He previously had a really good, like, objective control clear speed, but until they, like, these changes, like, it just became pretty bad. But with those cleaver buffs, they kind of fixed it. I stepped back there, by the way, because you still have a slight amount of vision as soon as a ward's cleared. Like, for a split second. And if I walk down in that situation, I think I would have backed out of the jungle after clearing the ward. In most situations. See Pantheon on top side, so I can just take his bot side camps real quick. I don't think he's gonna be here to fight me, to be honest. I might be trading like topside camps for his, from his bot side camps, but that's fine too. I see a play on bot lane. This plants up, plant spawns at 5:30, so you can make sure you use that to your advantage as well. I see a ward. I'm just gonna pop Ghost and run at them. Good. I flashed. I can't really do anything about that. Make sure to push in the wave. They both used their summoners again, so that's pretty good, and I still got a kill out of it, which is nice. I'm just gonna back here. I have my Divine Thunderer completed, and my damage is gonna spike now. This is a pretty quick finish on the Divine Thunderer. Like, that early double kill definitely helped me quite a bit in the speed of it. But overall, the other gameplay style would still be the same. The only difference is, like, I would have done a full clear at the start, and that full clear could have most likely resulted in me getting both scuttles as well, because Mundo's full clear is much faster than Pantheon's full clear. So I'd be level 4 while he's level 3, and I should be able to win that fight regardless. Like, I won the fight in this situation as well, but that was mainly because I had a phage in that situation, because I was the same level as him. But if you have a level advantage, like, that phage lead won't even matter. So you could look at that like, okay, well, you got 2 kills to start the game out with, and however that is true, it doesn't really impact the rest of the game, like the rest of how you play the game that much. There you go. Just gonna do this camp, wait for my ultimate before I go for a play. Make sure to use your Sheen procs now. Like, you have to use your Sheen procs to your advantage at this stage to do the most damage you can. Alright, I'm gonna walk up to this set pretty comfortably here. Gonna push that out. I walk outside of vision here. Just have to land my cleavers for the approach velocity hit. Walk with him. There we go. Making sure to, again, keep your procs in mind. Now, here you actually want to max W second. I know that might sound weird, but the reason you're doing this is because this damage scales really well, and your cleaver doesn't really improve, like, your damage that much. You already have the, like, your main purpose behind your cleaver is just to get that extra move speed. The W will increase your clear speed from this point on quite significantly as well, as just have, like, better AoE damage in team fights a little bit. Also, it gives you better sustain because you get more gray health out of it. So it's actually better to go for the... why is that not a hit in the back? So it's actually better to go for W max second and Q max last. Specifically for jungle Mundo. For top lane Mundo that might be different, but for jungle Mundo specifically, that is just... I found that to be much better. I'm again making sure that I use my Sheen procs here. I have 10 minutes. 10 minutes on the clock. I need to make sure this Herald is used to get turret plates out of it. So pre 40 minutes is a requirement. I need to just go mid on Maul's ult. So I'm just gonna make sure that I clear like some camps here, my top side, and then I go for a mid lane for a Malzu ult on the set kill. As soon as Malzar has ult, you kind of want to look for a kill as soon as you can. So lead, cleaver, hit, W hit, and then E hit for the last one. Like right in here, I'm just making sure, as you can see, to get as many Thunderer procs as I can. Those Sheen procs are very effective. Alright, now I'm just gonna walk up to mid lane. You can just Malzy ult him, and he should be fine. Ah, but he had a chance to ult him there, and he didn't take it. He walked so far into melee range that it's actually quite insane that he didn't take that play. Yeah, I don't know about... There we go. That's good. I've looped around there to still get the play off, because I had a feeling he was going to go aggressive there. Right. Get the turret to 2.5 plates first. I'm going to tank the turret. I don't mind. He flashed that. He's still dead. Okay, good. 2.5 plates, and then we can Herald here. I'm just going to Herald now. He's going to get that bounce. I'm going to check his bot side camps, because he's just dead now. They could be up. The Rift Herald was going to finish the turn. I was going to get the gold off the Rift Herald no matter what. So I can check for the bot side camps and even do the dragon in this situation. I think I'm going to go for the dragon over the bot lane play, because I already think they won that. Yeah, it looks like the Jhin is just dead here, so I can just go for the dragon. There we go. Time to base. Keep maxing W again. Like the gray health is just really nice to have. Alright, and I should have my Warmorks now, which is good. I have to wait a couple gold for it. As soon as I finish this Warmorks, you're gonna see that I have the bonus health on the Warmorks. As you see, over 1100, so I'm gonna get the extra health regen from it, which is really good on Mundo. For obvious reasons, of course. It's gonna stack with this as well, and you're just gonna regen your HP rec really fast. It's gonna allow you to all in basically a lot of the time, and then as soon as you get low, you just walk out of a team fight, wait a little bit, and you're gonna be back at full HP to do it again. It's a really strong thing to have from a very start of the, like from a very early stage of the game, that you can just abuse that way. Also, because of all the max HP that I'm building, I'm gaining damage as well. I see a play on bot lane here for sure. Gonna walk around with sweeper on. Here we are. I'm gonna have to ghost for this. I'm doing a lot of damage to that boy. Run up to him. And he's dead. Good. Don't be afraid to ghost, by the way. Like, definitely don't be afraid to use it. It's not that high of a cooldown, and it resets after you get a kill or an assist. So it's actually really valuable to just use whenever you can. See if I can maybe walk into mid lane here. My Malzar has his ult back, so I can abuse that right now. That's good. I didn't hit my cleaver, but... There we go. Nice. At this point, you're gonna have to hunt. Like, if you have a lead like this, it's most important to just hunt in the enemy jungle. It does a little bit more than clearing your own jungle. Like, clearing his consistently and just pressuring for his is better than your own. Like, right now, I could just walk up to him, use my Divine Thunderer procs. He can't CC me. And he's dead. As you can see, you don't need to fleet it either, because the Conqueror, like with approach velocity, you have more than enough to just walk up to him. Interesting, that man went tanky. Actually, I'm kind of scared of a Mordekaiser here, to be honest. This is gonna get quite interesting with his ult. Don't know if it's up. He's gonna get out. There's nothing I can do. Making sure to keep using my Divine Thunderer procs here. and they FF'd. Okay, well, that's it for Mundo. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button below. Helps me out quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, hit the subscribe button as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.